time I'ma get it right. It's either God or the devil when these drugs are on. I don't know if we were meant to see it all like this. Still planting seeds on my money long. Money addict, it's a habit that my palms gon' itch. I wish we could just all get rich. Sometimes I have money is all I miss. And yeah, these hoes are all on my dick. The all-American girl, that's just a blonde-haired bitch. Am I supposed to have some thoughts like this? Could we figure out what God might have missed? It's funny that these questions never get an answer. Like a bitch, sometimes you gotta reprimand her. Never understand her. Why should I even try? Live forever, then I'll never feel the need to die. This is better. Oh, free. Remember love and remember me. Dear people on earth after I die. What's the weather like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I ain't perfect, but I try. I wonder if I'll make it a second life. This time I'ma get it right. What does it mean to be a sensation? Do you have to be sensational? And how you know you made it? When you're with Killer Cam, watching Paid in Full. I never had good grades in school, but shock the world is what I came to do. I got a song I wanna play for you, so can you sing that back to me? I said, what does it mean to be a sensation? Do you have to be sensational? How you know you made it? When you're with Killer Cam, watching Paid in Full. I never had good grades in school, but shock the world is what I came to do. I got a song I wanna play for you, so can you sing that back to me? They always haunt my dreams. The green twins of your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green twins of your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Into the void, filling the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice, round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today.
All right, welcome. It's been a couple weeks. Oh, life got busy. Life got in the way. Streaming took a little back seat, so to speak. But we're here. We're back. We're doing something what I would describe as fun. It's Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day is, I looked it up, it's like signifying the end of spring, start of summer. And then you're also supposed to like remember these people in your lives that have, I guess, served or this, that, the other. So unfortunately, we're doing an Asian dish tonight. So nothing American, which I feel a little bit bad about, but it's okay. We're still gonna celebrate Memorial Day in our own way. So we have a fun one planned tonight, at least in my eyes. I went and met up with like an old friend this weekend, and we went to Earl's in Bellevue, which I actually used to work at, so that was fun. And we got these lettuce wraps, and it was like, all right, let's try this again. Let's do our own little riff on this. Lettuce wraps always remind me of P.F. Chang's, so we're gonna do kind of a riff on that. the white boy lettuce wrap. But to be fair, PF Chang's is also like the most whitewashed Asian place you could go to. And like for whatever reason, it was like a fancy Asian when I was younger, for whatever reason. Yeah, who knows? But that's what we're doing. We also have this like green bean dish we're gonna do. I think it's gonna be fun. So let's get that going. Sid, good to see you as always. We're gonna start with a beer. Sydney, you drinking anything? You joining me? Oh. Come on. Whiskey ginger. I love it. We got some ginger going in the dish tonight. Cheers. Good to see you as always, Sid. Oh, there's nothing better than that one extra day off, right? This Monday off is like giving me so much. I love it. All right, so we got a couple things going. I think the rice is gonna take the longest here. We gotta cook it, and then we got to get the bottom crispy, right? So let's get our rice washed. We got some cold water. And I'm doing a lot of rice. I'm gonna eat the rest of it this week, probably. So we have like 2 cups in here. Alright, pour this guy out. When I wash rice, I always use the pan or the bowl pan? Pot, there we go. Pot that I'm gonna cook it in. And for whatever reason, using a strainer to wash the rice just like feels wrong. I don't know why. It feels like the white version. So we're gonna keep it traditional here, and I guess I can kind of show you guys this. Wow. Yo, why don't I use the rice cooker? I wish I could use the rice cooker. It broke, and then Devin was like, all right, I have one, and then hers is also broken, so now we're just both out of a rice cooker. But ideally, you would use a rice cooker because it's the least effort and it gets it right every single time. Good to see you, Poncho. Good to see you, Lauren. All the homies in, I love it. Alright, so that was round 2. Let's do one more. Still a little cloudy, but way more translucent. This will be our last one here. Alright, get the last little bit out. And then I always use the little like pinky method where you do just like a little bit under your first line. So I always flatten it out, get it as like kind of even as possible. And then you turn the water down a little low. And we're just gonna kind of let it fill up. The pinky in there. It's like right about there. You guys can't see. Just trust me. Alright, I do want to add just like a little bit of onion into this, just for some like preliminary flavor. Alright, so we got some scallion. Kind of get the ends off. And I'm just going to do the white parts. It's more than enough. Alright, so cooking rice without a rice cooker. How I do it is we do lid ajar, like medium-high heat. Once it starts to boil, turn it all the way down. Dude, I know. I always talk shit on the rice cooker. I remember someone came into stream once and they were like, I can't believe you're using a rice cooker. Like, anyone who knows how to actually cook, cooks it the right way or whatever, this, that, the other. I'll never forget that. So lid ajar, medium to high heat. Once that starts boiling, turn it way down, close the lid, let it do its thing. Alright, clean this up. So we're gonna do chicken base lettuce wraps. We have two types of chicken here, like the store-bought ground, and then this is chicken thigh with, you can see the fat in there too. This is my like own hand ground, hand cut, and this, I gotta stop saying this, that, the other. Hand cut ground chicken thigh, and I think that will add a good like texture comparative to this like really overly ground chicken that you get at the store. So that's at least the thought behind that. Alright, so we got rice going. We're gonna get our green beans blanched in here, and then we're gonna finish them and blister them, and then we have a fun little peanut sauce to go with it, or peanut dressing, and then this will be our actual, what we cook the chicken in. So let's see what I want to get going. The green beans, annoyingly, like I hate prepping green beans. You gotta like cut the ends off, and it's kind of an annoying task. So let's get that going. And I'm just gonna sacrifice some of the parts, right? I don't really care. Line them up this way, cut the ends off, same deal. Sacrifice a little bit. Keep my life easy. Let's get a bowl to throw these in. And then we're gonna blanch those for just a couple minutes, get them like a preliminary par cook through. And then we're gonna finish them in the cast iron right here. And I actually made a smash burger. I'm addicted to smash burgers. Made a smash burger for lunch today, and we used all the like fat and beef in that pan, so I think that's gonna add some like nice flavors to kind of use the rest of that, or the flavors that are in there. On the beans, that's my thought at least. This guy's boiling, that's our bean water. Just turn that down while I get these finished up. Lovely. Alright, last handful. This is honestly not too bad. I used to do these like individually, one by one. Alright, beans done. Let's drop them. Heat back up. Can actually use this in a second. Let's get a strainer. All right, we're cooking. Cheers. All right, so we blanch them. Once they come back up to heat here, put this guy back on. That's also salted water, heavily salted. Get a little just basic flavor in there. About a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. We'll take them out, shock them under cold water, set them aside. Let's turn our rice up. I feel like it should be heating up quicker. Come on. Alright, we have a whole bunch of, I think this is beef fat. Do you remember what this is? No, this is pork fat, This is from the pork shoulder that we roasted. So we're going to use some of that in the beans. So I'm just going to get that in there right now. And then this is what we're going to cook our chicken in. Let's put some of that in there too. Oh, I love saving fats. Okay, back in the fridge. Now, like one of the big or like important pieces to me is the vehicle, the lettuce part of the like wrap. It can't be like too thin. It can't be like quick to soggy up and like just fall apart in your hand. We chose butter lettuce, I think is what it's called. It's not, I don't know if it's the best one. We'll kind of see here in a bit, but I almost wanted to get like endive or something like a little bit more structure to it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, this guy's back boiling. All right, once we strain these guys, chill them, then we'll start prepping the rest of this. The peanut sauce I'm pretty excited about. I love peanut sauce, and it's just gonna go so well with the green beans. All right, I think they've been going just about a minute. The other thing is like blanching them brightens up the color so much. They're just this like vibrant, awesome green. Nothing better. All right, once we turn to 13 after, we'll pull these. All right. And then we're just rinsing them under cold water to like shock them or stop them from cooking. And they're this beautiful green. Just so bright and awesome. We love it. Alright, back into a bowl for later. Alright, let's get some stuff ready. Let's do the peanut sauce real quick. It's always a fun one. Everything over here doing okay? I think we're good. Alright, we're gonna take 2 cloves of garlic, already peeled these. Get the little end stems off. We're just gonna do a basic chop, because the blender's gonna do the rest. Alright, we have some ginger here. Again, just a basic rough chop. Alright, let's get a little measuring cup. Where are we at? Theo's over here. He smells the peanut butter immediately. Alright, doing a 1/3 cup of peanut butter. Get as much of that out. Alright, you want a glob?
Oh my god.
You looked that up. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of soy. 1, 2, 3-ish seconds. Alright, we're boiling on this guy, or just about boiling. Let's keep that up actually. Alright, sesame oil. We're gonna do a little bit of vinegar. Actually, I want to do crust cooking wine. We're gonna do a little bit of cooking wine. That's gonna be a little bit of the bite. We already have the salt. It's gonna be a little bit of the sweet. Honey, obviously. Start with that. All right, I want a little bit of spicy. Let's do some cayenne. All right, let's see if there's anything else I want in here. If I think about it, sweetener. Feels good. Hello from Moses Lake. Look at this first time chatter. I love it. Welcome. Good to see you, Robert and Angela. Thank you for joining as always. Cheers. Appreciate you guys. All right, we're making the peanut sauce at the moment right now. So I think that's about it. Is there anything else I want in here? We need a little bit of water just to thin it out. Do I want actual peanuts in there?
Lindsay, we have peanuts.
I bought some.
Oh, okay.
Let's try it like this and see what we need or don't need.
We have miso.
Ooh, miso's a great idea. That's a great idea. Good job. All right, little water. Let's get a little miso. That sounds perfect. Miso is a little salty. We already have a lot of salt going. Let's turn this guy down.
We also have gochujang.
Gochujang. All right, let's do a little bit more. We can always fix it if it's too salty. Just like, that's one of the best things with cooking. Like I don't know what I'm about to say here. When you mess something up, it's literally just an imbalance of the sweet, vinegar, salt, fat. So once one thing is out of whack, you add some of the others to kind of fix it, so to speak. So that's what we'll do here if it is too salty. We'll add some fat and a little bit of vinegar. I already added water, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's get this guy blitzed. A little salty. I want more ginger. A touch more garlic. Garlic's actually pretty good at the end. Garlic's good at the end. Let's do a little bit of this vinegar. And then more of the sesame oil. Alright, another blitz. Oh. Yeah, way better. Anything else come to mind?
Maybe be a little spicier.
Agreed. Good call. It is just like just a touch at the back, right? Like
Yeah.
at the end.
We can also do sriracha. That cayenne's good.
Okay. One last blitz. We'll put it to bed. All right, let's get this guy out. All right, get as much of that out as we can. Quick moment for cleaning. Ditch the rain here. I know. One of these days we'll actually buy proper beer. Alright, so far so good. Feeling good about where we're at on things. Let's get this guy on the side. Alright, let's get our actual like main kind of piece here, the chicken, right? This chicken dish up and running. We got some garlic here, we got some more ginger. Let's get the rest of this all done up. And we're just gonna finely dice this. Doesn't have to be too pretty. Alright, a little bit of garlic that we have left over here. Get these ends off. Alright, again, quick, fine chop, nothing too crazy. This guy's kind of thick, we'll go in half. Alright, garlic looks good. Off to the side. Garlic and ginger, excuse me. Alright, we got an onion here too. Let's get some of this guy going. Sacrifice the first layer. Quick moment to cheers. Memorial Day weekend, appreciate you guys. You're just out here cooking Asian food, you know. I'm going fine dice on this too. Alright, this is a good start. I want a little bit finer. Alright, let's get this pan hot. Got a little pork fat in there. I'm okay using pork fat when we're using chicken meat. Otherwise, flavor's flavor to me. All right, get a little onion clean up. What else we got going on? Alright, we'll get this guy going. Let's I always spread these out a little bit so we can season them. Alright, salt. MSG. I would use white pepper, but I don't have it. We're using black pepper. We're keeping it pretty basic. We'll do a little ground ginger just to add a little bit of that. And then onion powder, garlic powder. Call it a day. I always like to do the meat first. Once I flip the meat, and it's like kind of halfway through, we'll add in the aromatics or the onion, garlic, ginger. Let's see where our heat's at. Get this guy spread around. We're also using aluminum bottom pan. It adds or creates the Maillard reaction just a little bit better. That means it's important to either season your pan, meaning the oil piece, or have the right amount of oil in there. Oh. BRB. Alright, how's our heat coming? Not hot enough. How's our rice doing?
You always make fun of me for messing it up, so don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up. Devin's notorious for undercooking the rice.
We need a rice cooker.
Like chewing, crunching through the rice.
It's like fried rice.
Alright, this is perfect.
Is it?
Yeah, you want to try it?
Yeah.
Alright, we're taking this off, putting it in the back. Alright, oil's looking shimmery.
It's ready.
Pretty ready, right? That's good, right? So we've seasoned. Let's do a little switcheroo. This pan always gets blown out. Alright, so we got our meat. We've seasoned this side, so I want to like go that side down, right? So let's try and grab some of this. Oh man, we're doing hibachi over here. Alright, let me grab that real quick.
Video's coming.
No leftovers for you, but. Alright, and then we'll kind of spread this out a little bit. I don't want to touch it too much. I do want to get like at least a little bit of a sear on one side. Or just spread out like the surface area so more of it's getting cooked than not. Heat up a bit. Looking good, feeling good. Alright, moment for cleaning. Alright, this is gonna be our crispy bottom pan. Let's spread our oil around. The other issue with this is it like releases all of the like liquid from the fat, the meat, so to speak, so it starts to boil, which is what we don't want. We want it to be only oil in there and not this like liquidy piece. So as it starts to release the liquid, we'll try to scoop some of it out. And we'll save that for the kind of finishing sauce here. We'll see how it goes. Turn the heat down a little bit. We're already seeing some really good Maillard reaction. Love it. All right, feeling good about this. Make sure we're not sticking too much. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. So far, so good. Let's get this guy kind of oiled up, fattened up. Alright, so far so good. Alright, we're gonna do some other prep here. Part of this rice dish, I want it to be this like green onion and rice mixture, and then that's what we actually crisp up here. So let's cut up some green onions to mix in here. Alright, let's flip this guy, see how we're looking. Good color. Alright, you can see how we have some like fond on the bottom, we got some good color on that. Let's add our aromatics. I always push the meat onto one side and then the onions back onto the other side so they can actually get some contact with the pan here. Tilt the pan, we let the oil and the juices kind of drip into there. We just added something cold in the pan, turn the heat up. Alright, little seasoning for our onions. Alright, looking good there. Alright, we're taking some of this rice. Alright, I think that looks like a good amount. Alright, so this is going to be our crispy rice kind of mixture here. Let's mix into the green onions. Alright, let's get this guy onto medium heat. I'm gonna go up on the sides with the oil a little bit. We're just pressing it down. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just say that real quick. I'm hoping that this works out. We're just pressing the rice down into this oiled, semi-hot pan. And it's gonna take about 20 minutes, and then that should crisp up the bottom, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then we're gonna use that to kind of build out our little lettuce wraps here. All right, so this is all aromaticed up. Let's chop up our chicken and meat. And then let's add the garlic and the ginger. Turn our heat down, way too hot. I think it's important to really make the chicken into small pieces as well. All right, we'll keep at that. Let's get these in. All right, we turn our heat down. We're just gonna kind of let this cook up, fry up a little bit. Let's get the stuff off the sides. And then we'll start building out the sauce that we'll actually use in the kind of lettuce wrap mixture here, so to speak. So to speak. All right, cheers, guys. All right, we got a little cilantro. We're still just prepping some this is the parsley. That was close. You like how I just knew immediately though? It's a little impressive.
Quite the eye.
Oh,
You can feel how cilantro.
do you like cilantro?
Is he gonna kill him?
I don't think he ate it. I'm doing very light chop on this. I kind of like the leafy bits in the like topping of the what have you lettuce wrap. I think it just creates a better flavor. Otherwise it's too fine and you can't really taste it and you're like, what is going on here? Let's actually do half of this. And then this other half, chop up a little bit finer, we'll actually add to the meat here. I think that makes sense. All right, off to the side. I hear our rice kind of crackling. I like that. We're gonna turn our heat down a little bit more. See what's going on here. Again, I'm just gonna break up these like a little bit bigger pieces. This is smelling great. I think we're kind of ready to start deglazing and building our sauce out. All right, before I deglaze, always crank the heat up. Just let the last little bit of fond kind of get in and on there. hope I'm doing this right. We'll see. All right, heat is cranked on this. Got a little deglaze. All right, just a little bit of that. We're gonna use the rest of this to kind of build the sauce out. So a little soy. We're gonna use a little bit of this Shaoxing rice wine. It adds like a little bit of the vinegar, the bite to it. You really want that when there is sweetness and the savory. I mean, it just goes really well with Asian food. And then we have the panda sauce. We'll use a little bit of this and then a little bit of hoisin. All right, and hoisin is just like a kind of sweet, savory plum sauce. Use the rest of that. All right, let's give this guy a little mix around, and then we're just gonna let it come up to temp and all come together. We'll start tasting here. Get all the fond off the bottom of the pan, of course. I had like a little spatula, maybe a fork. It's way too soon. We should have looked at the time. 45 right now, we'll see. It's probably been 5 minutes or so. We said about 20, so maybe at top of the hour it will be starting to kind of crisp up here. All right, this is boiling. We'll turn the heat down. All right, the other thing I want to put on here is some like finely chopped peanuts. I think that adds like a great texture. We're gonna add it to the green onions as well as kind of topper for the lettuce wraps. With these guys chopped up. I always start slow with these, otherwise like they'll go flying. Peanuts is just such a great topper in most Asian cooking. And we're using the peanut butter, the peanut sauce here, so I think it's gonna fit in quite well. But I don't like too big of chunks here, so we'll go a little bit finer than you might expect. Alright, that feels good to me. Let's get another little portion cup. Oh, we also didn't add honey to this. It needs a little bit of the sweetener just to balance it. Start there. Alright, moment for cleaning, moment for cleaning. All right, let's get this guy on a back burner. And let's bring this guy up to here. I'll actually do this one. All right, let's put this guy in here. We'll just let it sit on the top for now, kind of wilt and let the flavor do its thing. Alright, let's get all the fat moved around. This will be our green bean deal. Alright, bear with me one moment. What are you guys doing here? Huh? Little Theo visit. All right, we're coming together, guys. We're coming together. All right, Robert, don't look. Cheers. Oh, appreciate you guys hanging out. As always, little day before work starts, little Monday holiday, nothing better. Alright, we're trying to heat up a little bit here. Let's get these guys ready to blanch. We also have some julienne onion here. You see that? Slaps going in. We'll add a little bit of the peanut. We'll get those blistered, and then we're gonna kind of toss them in the dressing, the peanut dressing, I think is what we're calling it. Let's get another bowl. Alright, this is what we're going to toss them in. Let's go. Alright, let's taste our little guy here. Our chicken deal. See where we're at on flavor. I'm going to mix around. Oh, hot. I mean, I'd eat that all day long. It's gonna be hot. Hold up. Okay. You hold that. Give it a blow or two, yeah. Alright, oil's hot here. We're smoking a little bit. You're good, right?
I like the ginger.
Yeah, ginger's great. These eyes all spread out so we get some surface area on the hot pan here. Alright, let's see if we can take a peek at this guy. Not quite yet. Let's turn the heat up just a touch. It's just starting to look like it's crisping, so like a little bit longer to actually get the color on the bottom that we're looking for. Turn this guy down a little bit, add our onion. Ooh. A little salt to finish, kind of bring out the flavors here. All right, our actual lettuce that we'll be using for the wraps. I love the look of this already. I would almost like present it where this is like on a plate and you just like peel them away. I absolutely love that. I think we're gonna cut off this root system and then wash the bottom here and see what happens. Wait, one more time? Yeah, Robert, if you're looking for something to grow, lettuce heads would be a fun one. Alright, let's make sure these guys aren't burning. Alright, let's turn this back guy on very low, this guy on a little bit higher. Just starting to crisp up. It's all like solidified. I'm really hopeful for this. Turn the heat up just a little bit on that guy, we'll see what happens. I almost want a little bit more oil in here. Let's add a little bit of this guy. Alright, let's pull some of these kind of not so good ones off. I know. All of it. All right, a couple more seconds on this guy. Get a final blister going on this cranker. Cheers. Good evening. That theater tech, good to see you. Cheers, hope you're having a good night. Oh, we're wrapping up, we're almost finished. We'll start getting the kind of plating together here. Let's get a couple things going. Alright, that feels good. Let's take another look at our crispy rice. Just starting to brown, just starting to brown. Alright, let's take these guys out. I want them to like chill for a minute or two. Only dropped one, we'll call that a success. Get all these like crispy onion bits. Turn that guy off. We'll dress these guys in a second. Kind of stoked about that. We're so close, guys. We're so close. Do I add like a little bit more oil at the bottom? Alright, turning that guy off. I think the residual heat will kind of finish him. Hopefully. Let's add a little bit of our peanut sauce. We're going to start small. Just a touch more. All right. Take him off. Let's plate this guy real quick. I kind of want them all to be going like the same way-ish. See if we can get that. A lot of green on green, but I wish I had some like red chili peppers to put on top of this, but first dish so far so good. All right, let's get our kind of meat deal in here. Have a spoon. So where's the peanuts? All right, peanuts. All right, let's see what our crispy bottom rice looks like. All right, you guys ready?
Moment of truth.
We're doing the flip. I think it's gonna be lightly brown. I don't think it's gonna be like fully brown, but whatever. Not bad. We got a little crispiness to it.
Yum.
I think we'll take it. Nice little onion situation.
It all forms together.
It all stayed together. And then I want these like little kind of maybe strips. You hear that crunch?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so just dip my thumb in it. All right, we got our lettuce wrap meat. We got a little crispy rice. We got our green beans side dish. Let's build one of these. I want to show you guys like what I'm thinking here. All right, we got a little buttercup lettuce. Let's do a little centerpiece.
I probably double.
Say again?
I probably double up. Lettuce.
2 lettuce wraps? Evan's backseat driving over here. All right, we're getting some sauce with the meat. Little peanut top. Cilantro. Something like that, right? Little wraparound. Got all the textures. Here. It's hot. Woo! All right. Salty, sweet, savory, crunchy, soft, spicy a little bit. The sweetness. That was great. I'd eat that all day long. It needs to be a little bit colder so it doesn't like melt the wrapping so quickly. Wow. Honestly needs more of the sauce, but... All right, there you have it. Memorial Day, Asian cooking. What more could you ask for? Appreciate you guys all hanging out. Cheers to the Memorial Day weekend. 1 extra day off of work. Back at it tomorrow. Hopefully you guys aren't dreading it. Appreciate you guys all hanging out as always. Until next weekend, until I find something else to stream. Hopefully life isn't too crazy, but plan on it being next Sunday with something fun here. Appreciate you guys. Until next time.